these next guys to, pop in and start up the next match. Never mind, as I say that, they are here. We have Inkling against the Ice Climbers.
Okay, so this is one of the characters that from the beginning of the game I said no matter what, at some point somebody's gonna find something stupid and this character's gonna take over. We're not at that point yet, but they still have
we're getting there. We're getting there.
Yeah, we're getting close. We've already seen what Big Divas have been able to do. Let's see if maybe CptRemex could do the same. Both of them just kind of. Okay, so it seems like possibly a button check. Both of them just kind of waiting for one to approach.
No, I don't think it is a button check.
Okay,
I think this is right. Yeah,
they're swinging now.
They're swinging. Yep. See, I think like Astral was just taking like a more passive approach because this Ice Climber's gonna be really dangerous.
Yeah, and, like 0% against Ice Climbers, like you need to be on the move, and Astral needs to separate them too, like so. It found the opening. Usually a move like a dare is a really good way to separate them, depending on what your character is. But also that roller, if you could shield but you catch the other one, then you'd be in a good spot. Oh
yeah,
no!
I mean, another thing, like when it comes against Ice Climbers, this really shows, whether or not people like have had to deal with them before, or whether it was between like an earlier rendition of the game, via Smash Brawl or Melee, how to deal with the Ice Climbers. Like although their moveset and the way you play them is slightly different, but the way to deal with them will always remain the same. You get rid of the NPC, you make it so that they are by themselves, and you take full advantage of their limited options, and that's how you win. And whether or not people know that can really mean the way this game is gonna go. But nonetheless, this is still looking pretty even though.
Yeah, you saw the way that, like, one of the big things that could be a problem, like you saw just happen to Astral a little while ago before that stock, was if you try to hit that, like, one on shield to try to punish one, the desync comes through and punishes you for even getting close.
Yeah,
so
CptRemex
gonna get the thrust again.
Oh my goodness! And like trying to grab the Ice Climber is just not something you want to do, because if you grab the wrong one, the opponent is gonna be mashing a smash attack, but that up to up air conversion. The amount of damage this character can put out when they are together is insane.
Look at that. Dropping the new hot elbow on him right now. Just keeping this pressure up.
Two moves.
It's just so like you try so hard to fight against it, and then you just get caught by another. Just one side B. And here we go. He just keeps it up. You got the berry, and just still the pressure just keeps going on.
I think like again like one of the things is like this character, like I feel like this is the best version of the character that we've seen. Like granted they don't really have chain throws like they've had in their their previous incarnations and whatnot, but the damage output that this character can put out when they are together is the highest we've seen.
I'll agree with you on saying that the best overall gameplay might be the best, yes, but losing to one grab is still ridiculous. I can't entirely agree with you on that one, but the up smash coming through on the berry. And it's kind of crazy to watch how Inkling, a character who's normally good at kind of like bobbing and weaving, like navigating around most characters' approach game, is really just getting shut down because you throw out those frosts or you throw out a side B and you just completely stop their approach.
Yeah, I think like one of the best usage for an Inkling to use to deal with a character like Ice Climbers is a splat bomb, because there are times. Oh, what a punish! Hold
shield, desync it to up smash, or just cancel it. Either way, it's like you stay on top of Ice Climbers and you're gonna get caught. That was absolutely amazing. All right, somebody needs a timeout. Somebody needs a timeout numbers.
Wow, what is he doing?
He said bring back Icy's Infinites.
Chill,
we're
man.
We're gonna need a timeout for John Numbers.
Bro, get him out of here, man. We're not trying to see that. We literally just got done saying that we don't want to see that again.
I got you, fam.
I appreciate you. That's it. Stay in the corner for a second. This is how we do things. Still, we have no infinites coming back. But
like I said before, like one of the things that I feel like an English should be using in this matchup is the splat bombs, because there are times where like you have to commit to a dash and your shield comes out before your NPC does, whether it's Net or Popo. It comes out like a little later, so the splat bomb could catch the other one lagging and cause a separation. And I think that's something that you really need to be utilizing to your best ability if you're going to be using Inkling for this matchup. And then once you see that separation, that's your time to go in. You got to make best use of that. Either try to get in as much damage or, just get rid of the NPC as a whole. That's what literally makes or breaks this matchup. That's what makes it so rough to deal with.
Yeah, you saw Astral try to use Dare quite a bit to mostly break them up, but the problem was once the Dare went off, if you weren't able to get in quick enough, you really couldn't stop them from going for that side B to punish you for even getting them. So like it's so easy to say on paper like get rid of that NPC, but Remix is doing so well of just stopping that. And I agree with you though, like that's exactly what you need to do. But like kudos to Remix for really just kind of keeping it even. I like this PS2 switch. You got a lot more room to run away from the pressure from Remix if you realize that it's not a free situation to go after them.
Nice, good jump to get away from that grab. Cause Lord knows how much damage they would have taken, but still, even that. We have a desync. Oh no, we're good.
No, we live in. Also, Remix with the respect too, actually backing up a little bit.
Reset to neutral, yeah, you know, shout out to him. We know, the world we in right now, man. We playing on Wi-Fi. It's really admirable that CptRemex just gave up the stage controls, just reset to neutral when something like that happens. So kudos to them. Hopefully we don't really see that much, but it's Wi-Fi. We can only avoid it for so long.
Yeah, honestly, with the way they're playing too, they don't even need it. Get to read the jump as well. All right, now this is stressful. What do you do when you get off ledge here? Good job, double jumping. Good job, double jumping away. But the thing is now, like, Remix is gonna think about that as you go, so you keep one down, you throw out an up air on the other one. It's just like rinse, repeat.
Nice flat bomb. Okay, all right, this is big.
Unfortunately, not able to get him fast enough, but you need it. Yeah, hunt down Popo as quick as you can.
Yeah, just
wait, is it Nana in front? I can't tell.
Nana's in front.
Okay, yeah, go ahead, hunt down Nana as quick as you can. Get rid of her.
I think this is like the best skin to use, like competitively. Because of the fact
so hard to tell the color difference.
It's hard to tell. Just because like they're always moving around. The only thing that changes the two is the color of their gloves. So it's really hard to like pay attention to that. Like this is how it was back in Brawl as well. Like if you played ICs, you kind of had to play this color. But nice, down smash is gonna get rid of Popo there, and now this is where everything can change for you. Like you need to get this stock. It makes everything a lot easier. But Sopo, very dangerous. If anything, I feel like this is the best Sopo you have.
Like just being able to have a solo IC that can actually navigate in box in this game is kind of crazy. Because you see like CptRemex just throwing out options. It's like kind of putting out like option coverage out. Like go ahead, jump on me. Go ahead and approach. And all you need is just get up every little bit of damage you can, and you're gonna come out like you come out with a positive end. Like 116. If you could get Astral to like maybe 80%, the stock with only one was completely worth it.
Yeah, of course. Nice jab to get that punish. Alright, so this is probably where the stocks would normally end for Sopo. He went straight through the splat bomb with the side B. That was nuts. Okay, alright. CptRemex clearly knows something that we don't.
Yeah,
still living at 156.
The confidence on the approach while at the ledge is just so good. Also,
my goodness.
That was a really good frame trap blend, just out of position, but still able to push off, almost getting the forward smash.
Nice, gonna the air. But 60% as a Sopo, that's amazing. Like that is so much extra credit for you, because just random arrows are just gonna be doing so much, and Astral is not in a position to trade.
Also, one of the things you really get on data there is that you were having trouble dealing with 2. So I mean, you were just having trouble with dealing with 1. So how are you gonna be able to deal with 2 once I come back in?
Look at
Here
this.
we go, exactly
Look
like
at
that.
This is it. Tries to go for the backer, a little too slow. But the landing splat, that could be such a nuisance to deal with when you're trying to punish that recovery.
I can literally hear from here like how hard Astral pressed air dodge after that after that roller to get out of there. But unfortunately, this is the first time we've seen him grab at 0. Is he gonna get anything? No. 32% is nothing to scoff at either.
Okay. Trying to go for the footstool. Jeez. Right now, Remix is out here making moves. He's trying to make a movie happen.
Hey, it's the time to do it. When you're up a stock like this, you can afford to go for those situations. It's not like you're losing so much out of it.
Able to get a grab, insanely risky, but it worked out for Astral. Unfortunately, wasn't able to get much out of it. When you have them separate, it's go time. You gotta make the best out of it. But he was only able to get a few percent, but this might do it. Oh my goodness!
So clean, such a swift, easy conversion to be able to get on a character that has like no real big disjoints other than like trying to retreat back air. You just continue to shut down that approach. And Astral, even though you saw quite a few times where Astral was like, okay, I'm gonna go for the splat bomb, I'm gonna go for roller because I see a miscue on their time. It didn't even matter because the capitalization on Remix was so ridiculously.
Sheesh.
Yeah, disgusting. And also, really, Ice Climbers is one of those characters, like, with the 80+, we talk about matchup inexperience, but you will get exposed for not understanding how this character works.
Yeah, man. Clearly, it was apparent of Astral. It looked like Astral were trying to make some adjustments as the set like went on, but just wasn't enough. And CptRemex was just able to just come out clean. Like we saw that last conversion was insane. The up tilt to the charge up smash. Come on now. You know how hard you gotta practice to learn a desync like that?
Yeah, just regularly being able to
pull it off on.
Yeah, consistently getting desync strings is like.
Difficult.
It's kind of similar to the same way like we were talking about fighters where you want to like lab out those combos, but on Wi-Fi the input delay that could be rough.